Hi everyone, my name is Faith Muila. I'm a student at Central African Baptist University. I'm here to present to you about the gospel. Start with, God created everything in his own image. God created man in his own image. He created everything for a purpose, as you see in Genesis 1 verse 1 to 28. Because he is a creator, we must submit to him. We must submit to him, and because he gave us life. God is everlasting and he loves us. He is, he was, and he will be till the end of the earth. God created man in his own image. He created man for a purpose. He created man to work and keep the earth. He created man to work and keep the earth, to have dominion over everything, as we see in Genesis 1 and 2. He created man to love and have fellowship with him and with other people. He taught man to be fruitful and multiply. In Genesis 1 and 2, we see that man had a good fellowship with God. And in Genesis 3, sin came into the world through one man, Adam. Sin separates us from God and breaks the fellowship we have with him, and he hates sin. Sin is disobedience from God. Death is a consequence of sin. We have three types of death: spiritual, physical, and eternal death. Physical death is the separation of the soul from the body. Spiritual death is the separation of man from God, and eternal death is the separation from God eternally. Christ is God, and he is the promised Messiah. In John 1 verse 1 to 3 and John 10 verse 30, we see that Christ is God and the Word is God. Christ was born of a virgin, and he is the Son of the Most High. Christ was sent to save his people from their sins, and he is from David's lineage. Christ was made to be sin who knew no sin. In 2 Corinthians 5 verse 21, and he made peace by the blood of his cross. Christ took all our sins and sorrows on the cross. Christ shows us his obedience to God's will. In Philippians 2 verse 8. In John 3 verse 16, Christ demonstrated his love and grace. Someone expresses faith by praying and putting all worries upon him, by calling upon the name of God, Romans 10 verse 9 and 13. By being obedient to God, has shown us how to be obedient, because he did that all his Father had told him to. Why did God save us? The same reasons why God created us are the same reasons why God saved us. He saved us because he wants us to be like Christ. God saved us because of his goodness and his loving mercy, which he has for us with his own mercy. In Titus 3 verse 4 to 6, God saves us to have fellowship with him and to love him. In Revelation 21 verse 1 to 5, he saved us so that we can dwell in the holy place with him.